Damn, dude. Okay. And here comes the market giving back the entire move from yesterday. Mhm. Damn, dude. Like that's Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? Mm. All right, Nasdaq. All right, man. All right, I just sat there and gave back all that money fucking with Nasdaq. All right. All right, man. You know, the Nasdaq came back. Dude, I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how she's so good at that. I don't know. Man, I'm not fucking with Nasdaq no more, man. I'm not fucking with Nasdaq. Not on these accounts. And gold literally just skyrocketed higher just now. Uh, Hey, what's up, everybody? I mean, is the market about to break out? Is the market going to go down here? Mm, mm, okay. Okay. I'm gonna add to this position right here. I'm gonna add to this short. I'm gonna add to the short here. I realized I wasn't in the. Realized I wasn't. It's not on screen. Mm. I would love to be able to stay in this short Nasdaq. I would love that. Man. Okay. Damn, Nasdaq, dude. My God. Yo, the Nasdaq tried to come for my stop literally like about 10 times just now. Gold is just firing higher here. Finally. Wow. 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 Damn. All right. I gotta stop trading the Nasdaq and when it's so volatile because my stops didn't. Wow. 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 All right. I really don't know how the Nasdaq is so good at that. I don't know. It's insane, dude. It is insane how good she is at that bullshit. I literally was in profit. My stops, I should have been out of at least 3 contracts in this position. Because the market popped up so fast, my stops, for whatever reason, couldn't move fast enough. And then she comes back and stops me out of a profitable trade. And you gotta love this. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Wow. You gotta love it. So I guess the question is, are the Bears done? Do we see a short here? Or you know what? I'm not gonna try to. Did we see the market try to come back up for? Mm. Mm. I mean, the market's trying to go somewhere. Okay. All right. So I took a long inside of that imbalance right there. It lined up with this the 21 EMA. I don't like that it's coming down though, but it's obvious that the bears are giving this up. I might add to this position. I'm gonna add to this. Okay. I've added to the position. I think we see a continuation here. Think. Yeah, I think the bears have completely given up control here. So, all right. So I got that position filled. Half of that position's gone. Mm. All right. My only concern is this high right here, or that let's see if we can kind of hold above it. If we can hold above it, then we should be good. I'm not gonna play that game with the Nasdaq here. Mm. I'm gonna play that game with the Nasdaq. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up, Yogi? What's up? All right, so we managed to get this pop up. We used this imbalance as a springboard here. My only concern is that if the market doesn't kind of stay above, I think that's the initial balance midpoint. I do think that we will see some form of resistance here. Actually, let me kind of push that up there a little bit. Maybe I can kind of probably get away with that. Probably put it above that high right there. Put it in that imbalance right there. Yeah. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move my stop into profit here, so it doesn't turn into. I'm just move my stop into profit. Okay. All right. We could see we could see it. I doubt it, but we could see it. Mm. I mean, I guess. I mean, didn't it already make the move right there? I mean, technically, it already made the move. So. Mm. Okay. But that was a good trade. I guess we could see about the short on Nasdaq. Like I said, I doubt it, man. I doubt it. I thought the bears would come in. I think. I mean, I guess we could try, right? We can try. All right, so I tried for the short here. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% confident here, but we're seeing the bears, or we're seeing the bulls kind of fail to break above this structure right here. We have the imbalances right there. So it's highly likely to go lower than to go higher. Or at least that's what I believe. So I'm gonna take the short there. Probably have to kind of take profits on this a little bit earlier. And I probably have to, I'll see what price does around 200. I'm pretty sure there's going to be buyers at 200. I'm pretty sure. There's not buyers already right here. Ah, shit. That is okay. All right. So, if given the opportunity, I'm going to try to break even on this trade and close it. Because it does look like it wants to kind of go higher here. It made a double bottom right here. It's going to lower my, okay. Okay. So I'm back in long. I thought it was gonna go short, but this is a classic consolidation right here. We could see a breakout going above these highs, taking out this buy side liquidity, targeting the high right here. That's probably where the bulls are targeting right now. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, good thing I got out of that. What the hell? What the hell? Nice one, gold. Gold swipe my pocket here. Nice, 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 nice. Gold swipe my pocket. Okay. So I'm also in a gold trade as well, so that's why you kind of see my P&L. But I'm only going to show my Nasdaq trades. All right, there we go, gold. Make up for what you just did with that BS. All right, so we took that out. Man, I guess all it took was I guess all it took was just a mindset shift. Okay. All right, so we're still in 2 contracts. We'll see. I mean, we didn't take it out, but we did trade into this area. I wonder if we're going to see the market kind of come back. I have to be kind of careful about this because that is Okay. And gold came back and got me in the other account. As y'all guys can see, I hit daily loss limit. Hit daily loss limit. Gold came back and got me. I guess it was my own fault. I went in with 30 micro contracts trying to catch a pump, and it came back. So it came back to take out that liquidity underneath those lows, and I guess I started trading gold like she was the Nasdaq instead of trading gold like she was gold. Just for, I mean, if I waited for the liquidity to swipe underneath that low, I would actually be catching this pump in gold right now. Yeah, that sucks. It was doing so good, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I don't know why I just got super greedy. I just over leveraged. I don't know why. I just felt like I should over leverage. And unfortunately, that move cost. I now hit daily loss limit. I was up about $800 in this account, and now I'm down 2K. So I don't know what the heck that was about. Okay. You took a scalp? We'll see what happens here. I mean, we got a double top. All it has to do now is kind of run these highs, and if I see a rejection from the highs, then I will. Man, you know, that's kind of, I'm not gonna revenge buy account or tilt buy accounts. Man, if I just waited for that, if I just waited for it, man, that sucks. I will actually be a part of this long. Take out the liquidity underneath this consolidate for these lows right here. I mean, that was my fault. I can't even blame gold for that. That was my fault. Okay. Okay. All right. So we taken out these highs, but I think that we'll probably get the market to kind of come for these highs, because it doesn't necessarily make sense for it to see a rejection here. We might see a rejection, but it doesn't make sense for it to reverse here. So we actually might see the market take these highs out. I'm going to bet that the market takes these highs out. So I'm going to buy into these stops above these highs, and I'm gonna target these highs right here. And I guess technically this is the leg that breaks. No, it's not even technically, it is. And it's the leg that breaks that swing low. Not gonna lie, man. Looking at this gold position, looking at this thing kind of go, it's like, man, all I had to do was wait. This is kind of bothering me. Dude, I don't know what possessed me to do that. I really don't. All I had to do was really wait on this. That is insane. All right. I'm gonna go short here at these highs. Put a sell limit right there. Put a short. To limit in. I think the bears or the bulls are gonna probably fail above these highs. It doesn't look like it's strong right now. I mean, this might be short-lived here. We'll see. I'm gonna TP around these EMAs here. We'll see. We'll see. Really. And we'll TP around that area right there. We got 15 minutes until the initial balance is officially formed, so we'll wait on that. I mean, I think if if it kind of breaks, if it kind of continues down here, we could see it potentially go down here to these lows again. But I'm gonna TP around this these EMAs because I don't think the bears are going to do it in the first go. I think what could potentially happen here is that we are going to see this move down. It did run liquidity above these highs, so I do believe that the market does have room for downside, but it's the bears, so you already know it's going to be bullish on the way down. So okay, all right, so we got that. About to go. Yeah, I had to take that. Okay. Kind of want to see what they kind of do here. Because this is, I might try to sell that green candle. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Well, good thing that we took profits at the EMAs. I guess when you're with someone for a long time, you kind of understand their tendencies and bouncing at the EMAs is okay. So if we don't see the market push past these highs here, I'm willing to go short at that high. I'm going to re-enter my short. And this time I could probably target this initial balance, the midpoint from yesterday's initial balance. We'll see what the bears do here. It's always a toss up in the air when it comes to bearish price action. This is classic bearish structure, but this is the Nasdaq, so I mean this thing can just push higher for no reason, and then we see a big rebalance drop, or the Nasdaq can choose to respect this and then come down and then go up. You just don't ever know. So I have my stop at the high. And again, I'm basing this short off of the fact that the market has ran a liquidity above this high right here. We already got a liquidity run above the highs. So I feel that if the market comes back above this high, then that means it wants to go higher, or it wants to protect that high and wants to go down lower. So we'll see. Man. Okay. All right, so you got a really great entry. Shorts coming down. That was a really great entry. Yeah, Rudkit, honestly, I do agree. You know, just based off of what I said, I mean, it ran liquidity. So it already took out the buy side liquidity above those highs. So the bearish price action should work, but we know that it's going to be bullish on the way down. We have a lower low right here. I mean, I understand that this kind of stuff, it's hard to kind of trust this stuff on the Nasdaq when it's the bear's turn. You can trust this on the bull side. I mean, if you see this type of price action on the bull side and you try to trade against it, you might as well just give your money to the market because you're going to be liquidity. But on the bear side, shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because look, I mean,
lost.
The market acts like it's like, yeah, it's bearish structure. Let's go down. Let's go for sell side. And then it's like, nah, we don't want to go for sell side. We just want to just randomly keep grinding up higher. So it's like, okay. But I'm staying this short. I'm gonna stay in this short when my stop's above the high here. So I mean, I lose $280 if I'm wrong here. You said, look at ES. Man, the way you said that, I'm kind of scared, man. The way you said that, kind of scared. Because it might go against... You trying to low-key give me your bullish bias right now? While I'm short? You trying to low-key give me your bullish bias? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. You know what, Rudkit? That looks bearish right there on the ES to me. That looks bearish on the ES to me. I see the double top. Yeah. That's looking pretty bearish. Ah, shit. Well, yeah. The ES. This is a strong bullish trend on the ES. It's not even touching them. It didn't even pull back to the 21 EMA. That's the first indication of a strong trend, especially on the ES. Man, all right. Okay. Wow. Okay. All I had to do was wait for that. That's all I had to do here on gold. I can't believe I did that to myself. I can't believe I did that. I got so greedy with gold. I don't know why. Got so greedy. The greed monster got a hold of me, man. All right, well, I guess what I'll do here is if the market does choose to use my stop as liquidity for the move higher, I'll buy into my own stop here. I'll buy into it. So actually, Excuse me. What I'm gonna do is put a buy stop above my high and buy into my own stop here, if that needs to happen. Yeah. Well, well, at least on the Nasdaq, we've made a triangle. This is a range. It's a triangle. That means there's liquidity on both sides of it. It's going to break out one side, so depending on which side it manipulates, it's going to go in the opposite direction. Depending on what side of the market is going to manipulate, and unfortunately for me, the market is making, well, I mean, it is a triangle, so it's making lower highs and higher lows on both sides. So we'll see what side it manipulates, and then it'll trade the opposite direction. I mean, I believe it, but has it really done it though? You know? All right, let's see if it manipulates under 270. Let's see what it does at 270. You know, honestly, I might just start trading the initial balance. Maybe. Because after the 1 hour, I mean, the market is just it just moves too damn fast. And the structure's not in. Well, but I don't have the patience for that. I do have the patience. I do not exercise the patience for that. Waiting 1 hour to trade the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq? Waiting 1 hour just to get my fix? Well, it is bearish on the 5, 15, and 30 minute, but it's bullish on the higher time frames, the hourly, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly. Interesting. All right, so we're starting to see that drop. We'll see. Starting to see the drop here. We'll see if it tries to manipulate underneath this low here. We already broke 270. Oof. Can we get our prop? Wow. 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 Good job, Nasdaq. Wow. 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 Yeah, well, there it goes. There it goes. There she goes. She takes out, I think we'll probably see the market kind of bounce. So we got a low at 216. We'll see if it takes that low out. Appreciate that, Red Kid. Like I said, I'm switching my mindset to seeing where the liquidity is, and man, it's very alien to me right now, but I am slowly moving towards that style of trade. You said no V recovery so far. I mean, technically, well, I mean, Alfred, it kind of did at these lows right here. It kind of did see a V recovery right here. I don't know if you may have missed that, but this was the high that I was looking for the market to kind of. So yeah, my initial plan was to. All right, so the initial balance is officially formed here. We got the 50% at 206. We'll see what happens at the 50%. We'll see. Oh shit! You know what I just realized? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Alfred. You gotta just be neutral as possible. I just realized that we had a failed breakout of the orb. We have a failed breakout of the orb, so they tried to actually bounce off the orb, and they failed. So actually, yeah, right, kid, you may be right. We could actually see some more downside here. Maybe. I have to use the word potentially with these rainbow bears. Over and on me. Who's. All right, I'm gonna see what they do here at this 50%. We could see the move back up. Could see a move back up to like 270 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you, Rocket. The ES doesn't necessarily lie about what it's going to do. We're starting to see some buying at the 50% here. All right, so I just bought the 50%. About the 50% here. If I get stopped out, I'm willing to get back in because yeah, I'm willing to get back in there. I think we could potentially, so where's this imbalance? Yeah, I think we go to I think we go back up here, man. Probably come back to this imbalance. We have a small imbalance right here at 280. I mean, it could go to 280 as well. I probably should have just put my my profit target here at this at these EMAs. And that is all right. That's disappointing. Yeah, one more. Okay. Yeah, that 50% of the initial balance seemed to be the trade, depending on the context of the market, if you wait for it. Like if you just need an everyday trade, a trade that you can just be profitable on every day, bam. Nice. Don't feel the order. Love it. Love it. Don't feel the order. I can't believe that thing didn't fill my order right there. Non-farm payroll gave us a crazy move last week or last month. Thing came all the way back to my break even after not filling my order. Oh, we had a 1,000 point sell off. Wow. Mm. Wow. 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 Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice one. Nice one, Nasdaq. You said you took the short at the EMA rejection? Nice. Man, this is the last one. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Damn it. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I would agree with you, Alfred, that we are coming into that. I think it goes higher though. I don't think it rejects here. I think this is just here to induce bears to short it because we had a what they would call a change in state of delivery here. We had the market failing to go lower, and then it breaks structure to the upside, leaving two bullish imbalances. And then the market made a higher low here. So I'm not saying that it doesn't reject. I don't think it reverses. Not now. I think the bulls are going to probably try to test. I think the bulls are going to probably retest these highs up here. We'll see. Oh yeah, well, yeah. You're right. You're right. I forgot. Baby, come back. You can blame. Oh. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just wanna break even. Baby, I just wanna break even. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just wanna break even. I still don't think the market goes down lower. I got stopped out of it, yeah, but I don't think the market goes down lower here. I think I just probably got into it too early. We'll see what happens here. I mean, if we don't see the bounce at this imbalance right here. Let's see. My stop right there. I'm gonna readjust my stop for a better entry. Like I said, I don't believe this thing drops here. I don't think it reverses. Probably take out those highs, probably go back up to 270. Hmm. All right. Well, okay. I was wrong here. You were right, Alfred. Okay. I was wrong here. I was wrong. Hmm. Is it? I wonder if this is a such. I wonder if the NQ just fuck. We'll see. Maybe I wasn't wrong. Let me take that back. Maybe I wasn't wrong. Maybe I was early. Starting to look like I was just early, baby. Starting to look like I was just early. Okay. Yeah. You said he needs to break 240 for you? Mm. Hmm. Looks like your boy was just too early to the party, huh? Okay. All right. Well. We'll see what happens at 270 though. We'll probably get a push. I mean, I don't think I don't think we see that. We have all this trend line liquidity for the move back up. So we can definitely come back and retest these highs up here. There's enough liquidity here. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Rug Kid. Man, it's like, dude, when you look at it from a liquidity standpoint, it's almost as if you're looking at the freaking matrix. Look at this trend line. Look at this double bottom. Look at this run on liquidity to knock it down. Using the bears right here, the bulls, their liquidity to knock it down into this area. Stopping out the early bulls like myself. Just for all this engineered liquidity for the buy side. Just look at ES. Let's look at ES real quick. That manipulation underneath that low right there. The breaker structure higher right there on the ES. Yeah. Yeah, with the ES, if you start off with the ES and just maintain what it takes or the behaviors that it takes to be successful on the ES, you can do really great on the Nasdaq. Because you kind of have to be patient for the ES to generate the liquidity that it needs to make the moves. I mean, look at all this buy side. I mean, one of the main reasons why we got this V recovery on the ES is look at all the buy side liquidity that it took out. It took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of buy side and just use that to take out the highs. And it's taking out all the sellers above this high for the move higher. And it looks like it's trying to target right here. SD1 on the initial balance, 577. We'll see if we get there though. See if we get there. I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, why not? We do got a high on the ES at 568, so that could be a roadblock for the bulls there, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks. All right, so we'll see what the Nasdaq does here. We did see the market kind of stop at around 270, like I kind of figured it would. We'll see. Shit. I would probably add to this damn thing, honestly. Would probably add to it, but I'm not going to. You know, that's actually the best time to trade the ES when it's just going. But man, did she make you wait for it. She make you wait before she gives that shit up. The Nasdaq gives that shit out to everybody, so it makes sense that if you'll get burned once or twice, she gives that shit out to everybody. But the ES does make you wait for it. does feel that way, man. All right, so we got a crossroads right here. This could be a good place to add to the Nasdaq. We got the trend line right there. We had the 50% right there. This could be a great place to add to the position. All right, let's see. I got a buy stop already ready. Let's see if we can. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm only gonna. Why is it doing that? Okay. We're almost a TP here. Hmm. I'm gonna target these wicks right here. So I'm not playing with the Nasdaq here. Nice TP hits. Cool. All right, man. That was a great trade right there. They had a great add-on. We was a little bit we was early in the entry, but we made way more money back. We just made about $2,700 in that move using 10 micro or 12 micros. Great. Yeah, appreciate that, Rug Kit. Yeah, you know, I mean, has it always been like this with the Nasdaq? And I just chose to ignore it. Have I just chose to ignore it? I mean, we had a lot of great trades on the Nasdaq today. A lot of great trades on the Nasdaq. And all the Nasdaq did was search for liquidity here. It didn't do anything crazy. I mean, I guess how I should correctly state what the market's doing is, first, it identifies areas of liquidity. It knows where it wants to go. It then creates, manipulate, and build structure to get to those areas of liquidity. And if the structure is not there, then it's not going to get there. I mean, it ran these lows. It looks like it bounced at a previous area of imbalance. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to catch the low, but all you have to do is wait for the breakout and then the pullback, trade the pullback. And then the pullback would have been a great trade. Target the highs, target that first swing high right there. Probably can't, well, you're not gonna be able to see it, but target that first swing high. That was a great trade. It went straight to it. And then it target this high right here. I mean, or you just could have just targeted this high right here. Wait for the market to see how it reacted at these highs. The bears failed to take the market higher. We saw the liquidity sweep. We had to trust the shorts here. We trusted the shorts. We got the drop. We got the pop. It didn't fill my order right here, which was kind of, that was crazy. It didn't fill my order. It didn't fill my stop. It went lower and then filled it. And then I got stopped in this retracement, but it rejected at that fallen trend line right there. We got the break above it. It lined up perfectly with the 50% of the initial balance and the falling trend line for the add-on or the target of the high. And it hits the original TP. And so now We probably see a stop run above these highs, but it looks like we have another trend line coming down. So it looks like we have a trend line coming down. We might get a pop. It may run the liquidity above these highs, but it's going to probably come right back down. I'm going to keep this line. Actually, I'm going to probably put a little note here. All right, so I'm gonna put a note here. And if the market does run these highs, so let's just say that the market runs this high, Trump says something, we're taking all this out. And then depending on what it does up here, because that's what, SD2? Yeah, so this is SD1 on the Nasdaq. So that's SD1. SD1 lines up perfectly with this high right here. So we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, a great series of trades on the Nasdaq here. So the market targets imbalances and liquidity. And once you shift your mindset to look for those things, trading becomes a whole lot easier. Or I guess the psychology of it all becomes easier, I guess. I guess if you don't get caught up in the momentum, and that's challenging not to do on the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq kind of puts you in a space, it puts you in a situation where you don't necessarily have to be patient. Because I mean, it randomly moves about 100 points. You can randomly get 100 points on the Nasdaq. I remember to pay my rent. Insane. Where are you targeting, Rocket? Are you targeting these highs up here? Oh, you trading the ES? Well, I mean, I guess you did make a couple of calls on the ES. So you're trading the ES today. Just watch out for that SD1 on SD1 is at 57. You know the ES will respond at structure, so just be mindful of that. Just be mindful. Shit, all the time frames on the ES is bullish. I didn't even actually check to see if it's all bullish on the Nasdaq. Huh, it's saying that the 15-minute is bearish on the Nasdaq. Oh yeah, I guess it is technically bearish on the 15-minute. It's bullish, but overall the structure is bearish on the 15-minute. On the 30-minute, but it's saying that it's bullish on the hourly. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing all of them saying that it's bullish now. Oh, that next high. I would probably target 360. But that's a trend line coming up though before you get to that high. I would target this trend line. I would target 360. The reason why I would target 360 is because of that low right there. I mean, ideally, I would probably leave a runner at that high, but there's a trend line coming down. So I do think that the market will probably trade up into this trend line and reject before. But I mean, if it does, just continue to go higher. I would just play it safe and trade at that structure, which is that liquidity or that trend line. All right, I don't like the fact that it didn't alert me. Or maybe it did and I just... But all right, guys, that's going to be it for me this morning. Yeah. This trend line is right here. And then we saw the rejection from this trend line earlier, so I mean, it's too sloped. I mean, I guess it could somehow try to find support on it, but I don't know. I think we're going to probably need a Trump tweet for this thing to push higher here, for it to disregard this trend line and just create new structure. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I do appreciate everybody that joined me this morning. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.